When the conflict between Russia and Ukraine started, many had expected it to be a short-lived one. Now, almost 9 months into the war, all conjectures seem to have been missing their mark. Almost no prophecy regarding the war has come out to be entirely true. But with the Russian withdrawal from Kherson, one question has popped up. Has this war brought NATO members close to each other, or has it caused split in its ranks? Today in this video, we decode this aspect. But before that, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Oneindia. Many seem to have thought that Ukraine was able to stand up to an aggressor as mighty as Russia because of the background support of NATO, theoretically and practically. And that is true. NATO has been providing logistical support. It has been helping Ukraine with weapons and ammunition. And it also has been acting as a bulwark for Ukraine against Russia's full-fledged invasion. A military alliance which was almost being relegated in the background just a while back has gained a new standing. NATO has gained a lot from this conflict. First, it has made itself relevant again in the context of volatile geopolitical game. This conflict has allowed it to flex its muscle and has given the organization an opportunity to make itself contemporaneous. Secondly, it has allowed it for a more eastward expansion. This chance of expansion has thrown a new lifeline to it. In 1997, NATO and Russia had signed the Founding Act on Mutual Relations, Cooperation and Security, and the NATO-Russian Council was founded in 2002, both of which were intended to boost cooperation. Moscow received access and a permanent presence at NATO headquarters in Brussels. But this exchange has been largely halted since Russia's attack on Ukraine. All this while, NATO maintained an open-door policy on membership and stood by all countries' right to choose their alliances. The Russia-Ukraine conflict has now actually given the meaning to the open-door policy. Russia's unprovoked aggression has a few nations lining up to join NATO, and those nations are not very far from Russia. Finland and Sweden have applied for a NATO membership, seeking to find a reliable partner in case of unprovoked aggression. Other aspiring members are Bosnia, Georgia and Ukraine. So, this war has in fact emboldened NATO, leading to its more eastward expansion. Another aspect that has brought NATO close is in terms of energy resources and solidarity. Europe is realizing how heavily it depends on Russia for its energy supplies, and this war has forced it to look for alternatives. Its leaders are not mincing their words when it comes to this, and they have accepted that they need to look for a way out of this crisis. Sanctions imposed by European nations on Russia in the wake of this conflict has been more of a symbolic gesture and support to each other. And a new step has been taken lately. The European Parliament has declared Russia a state sponsor of terrorism, saying Moscow's deliberate attacks and atrocities in Ukraine violate human rights and international humanitarian laws. 494 members voted in favor of this proposal. Although there have been differences among NATO members on certain issues, but the war does seem to have brought the members close to each other. Whether this would be a long-term thing or just conflict-specific, only time will tell. We hope you would like this new video. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.